Hey, Bert. You might want to tap back in because the stream had closed out. Yeah, just tap back in.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment.
Hopefully this
If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
A bunch of parts.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
But Dr. Pittman, man, too much of it, bro. He has a vampire, bro.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say?
Oscar.
The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Her privacy.
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain.
I mean, that man was good, right?
Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
That's what it should have been a first shot. Maybe you work with the hospital today.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship is in sync. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
You can do better than that. Nah, it's my turn.
Rotten autocracy. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. Dry it
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
life and death.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fart me. Fuck you.
I told you I killed you.
I'll kill you.
How you gonna kill me when you dead? Just saying stuff.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse.
I
needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
I ain't seen this man work on nobody the whole time.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Let's go talk to someone.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember.
Yeah, he did.
I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation?
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a...
It's more than a...
Don't be...
What can you tell me about the...
Some are really good, and other...
Tell me more.
Nurse Brannigan...
You really seem to admire...
I'll go even further.
Any...
I don't always agree with...
Ah, yes.
Don't get me wrong.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Yeah, a lot of the dialogue in this game is really just dragging out.
Good evening, sir.
I've already...
That's quite a...
You can call me...
I'm not...
Well, I'm not...
You have a...
No need...
You want to hear? I've been at...
Since...
It's a coup. Yes,
you...
Go there, you...
Are you...
And why not?
But you're not...
You keep...
I'd like to see your...
Wise choice, Doctor.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here.
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are on.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody's...
You don't see...
With faith.
Yeah, most of this audio...
Soldier, do you need...
I'm fine.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood. Good evening, then.
Good evening, Doctor.
And I'm Dr.
Well...
How...
It's...
You... No... How...
Well... No...
What?
Mil...
What?
I...
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I'm gonna reach a save point.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the...
Your name has no meaning.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal?
You keep calling...
Well, don't. I don't...
Please.
Never.
It's a...
Delude...
Good evening.
No,
really.
Yeah.
Could you...
Have sick.
I'm not...
Yes.
Have sick. I'll...
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, ma'am.
It's my...
I'm Dr...
I'm bit...
What?
No.
Are you...
Yeah.
I'm... What do you... Is there something in particular...
Some of the... Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I did.
Goodbye, Mrs. Gosworth. Good evening, Doc. I am... Please, I'm... What? It is... I'd rather... You're not the first... What? Well, it... You... Quest true. Where do you... Oh, no, I see. Tell what it... This... I do... Tell off, but we come... Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Doesn't... Little... If you have... I'm... There... That... Since... I don't... Are you... And... I'm...
I said be careful.
I only...
We can... Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Alright. So I'll probably pick the stream up either later tonight or early tomorrow. So catch y'all.